So this morning's thoughts, as I'm driving to work, I was listening to the radio and they're talking about the Golden State Warriors. And if you didn't know, I'm a big Golden State Warriors fan. I'm a big basketball fan in general, and the Warriors have put together something that's really special. You don't see it very often. And I started thinking about them and one other team, the New England Patriots. Now, I'm not a New England Patriots fan. I'm actually a Raiders fan. The Snow Bowl is still kind of a sensitive topic with me. But there's things about the Patriots that you have to respect, just like the Warriors. Even if you don't like them, you have to respect things about them. And that's what I want to talk about. Whenever you find yourself in a situation where you're just drawn to something, you like it and you don't know why, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's a sports team, whether it's a concept or a club or something, I want to encourage you to dig in and try to figure out what it is about that specifically that draws you to it. So I know for the Warriors, I love the excellence that they built. They play the right kind of basketball. They always lead the league in assists. They're always one of the top defensive teams in the entire league. We all see that they score a lot of points, and that's cool, but a lot of teams score a lot of points. The way that the Warriors score points is very efficient and team-oriented. That's what makes it so hard to beat them. And when you throw in really good defense, it makes it almost impossible to beat them when they are focused, right? Now, that's another thing you can learn is that when you're on the top of your game for a long time, staying focused is hard. You guys are going to see a lot of people on Instagram talking about how they're an entrepreneur and putting up pictures of yachts and planes and boats and cigars and crap. But when you're not, like when you're on the way up and you're hungry, yeah, it's easy to be focused like that. But once you're already there, it's hard to stay focused. And you don't see people that are already at the top fall very easily, I guess. You do see that, is what I'm trying to say. That it's when you're on the way up, focus is easy. So that's the Warriors' problem. But focus on a team like the Warriors and why they became good. They drafted really well. They built from the ground up. They found pieces that had a synergistic quality that all worked together really, really well. And they established a culture where winning was expected. It wasn't something that was a surprise. Now, I don't have time in this video to go through the whole reason why the Golden State Warriors are great, but I would highly encourage you to look into it if you like sports. And if you're not into the Warriors, think about the New England Patriots, right? Even a team you don't like. Why are they in the championship every single year? You ever heard of the Patriot Way? The Patriot Way is just a thing that we describe for the culture that they've built, where you can have a reckless player that goes there that's used to being a prima donna, kind of egotistical, and he falls in line when he joins that team because they don't put up with it. And they can get things out of players that other teams couldn't because they have such a strong culture. So culture really matters when it comes to being successful. It's not just a buzzword that you throw around. The point is, I want you to think about the things that inspire you, whether it's a book or any of the other things that I mentioned, and ask yourself, what is it about this that I am so drawn to? And if you can pick out that piece that's like the magnet of that thing that's pulling you towards it and isolate it and then expand it once you have it, you can figure out what motivates you, and then you can figure out what you need to copy if you want to have the same results that the Warriors or the Patriots have, or the feeling you get when you listen to that song. If you can name what it is and pull it out of it, you can give that feeling to other people by understanding it better yourself. So as you go throughout the day, as you go throughout your weekend, and you catch yourself inspired or something puts you in a good mood or you're just drawn to something, don't stop there. Take the next step and ask yourself, what is it about this that drew me to it? What is it about this that inspired me, and how can I replicate it?